Hey, what's up guys? Joe here, coming at you today from the Salty Pete's, a clan that I visited while I was on my adventure with the SargTrain account. SargTrain is actually down right now with a queen upgrade, so I'll be kind of moving around with that here in a couple of days. I got a tournament in the Elite Nation Alliance in the next day or so, so I got to focus on that one. But in the meantime, the SargTrain Undercover series is actually for you guys. So if you're not following me on Facebook or Twitter, or maybe just drop a comment down below saying, hey, come check us out, it'd be nice to have you. Do so with your clan tag, and I'll certainly be in contact with you because I do want to visit around a little bit, meet some people, and see what kind of attack strategies you guys are using. So the Salty Pete's Town Hall 10 content is pretty much about the same. You got bowlers and Valkyries mixed. Bowlers are for the outsides of the base, and then like Pete's doing here, the Valkyries are for the core of the base, taking out the structures. A lot of anti-2-star type bases with the high defenses in the cores of the base to stump you from getting in on that town hall. So Pete has a queen walk down in the south, and then the Valkyries have already gutted out the core of the base, but now they're kind of getting hung up on walls and being taken out by the point defenses, as the slow moving bowlers are getting taken out by a Tesla over in the east. So you got a couple of giants that are over in the east as well that are about to go down due to the Teslas and point defenses. So now it's kind of really heavily reliant on these remaining Valkyries that are in the core. You got two Valkyries and the Barbarian King. The Archer Queen has lost her healers due to the Barbarian King being too close and taking damage, or taking more damage than the Archer Queen. So that tends to happen whenever you get a Barbarian King or a Golem really close to the healers that are on an Archer Queen. But she'll manage to survive and take out the remaining structures over in the west and in the north. So he has to use the Royal Cloak ability to get her health back up, take out that cannon, as the Barbarian King uses the Iron Fist and takes out the remaining structures. So a 3-star attack by Salty Pete himself on another Town Hall 10. Looks like Zoomer here is actually a 0.5, and he'll come in with the bowlers in a different fashion than Pete did. He'll start out with the 3 or 4 bowlers in the west and the east with some healers on them, and then a couple more bowlers to set up the funnel, taking out structures as the giants in the clan castle will start moving towards the wall. Wall breakers are in, a couple of wizards are down, and then the mass bulk of Valkyries are there to follow in those giants. The only problem here is that the Valkyries are really fast. They'll get ahead of the giants. He uses a freeze spell to take out that Inferno Tower, and then uses a random haste spell to speed those Valkyries up to get in on that town hall. Rages them as he drops a freeze on the additional Inferno Tower. The Valkyries will actually start to move in on the Inferno Tower, take it out, but then there's a giant bomb that also does damage to them. So the traps kind of start to catch up on those Valkyries. The point here is that the bowlers are on the outsides of the base with healers on them, taking out structures on the outer flanks. So what ends up happening here is the Valkyries are going down, but then the Archer Queen is taking damage as she got caught up on that wall. So she's going to be taken out by this Expo here in a second. And it kind of, it's nature of the beast. Just the hero levels here kind of slow them down, but the defenses do prevail on this attack, and the bowlers will go down. The healers are stuck up on that Barbarian King trying to get his health back up, but it's just not enough. The 2 healers are just not enough to keep that Barbarian King up, or these bowlers, in order to make it a 3-star attack. Plus that Wizard Tower up in the western compartment is standing alone, and this is just not enough to take out this base. So Zoomer ends up getting 96% high percentage 2-star on this base. So then we also got Fizz. Fizz is a Town Hall 11, and he's got a lower level Warden, it appears, level 9 Warden, and he'll start out with the Archer Queen walk, the Queen walk over in the west, or the northwest, taking out structures and setting up this side of the funnel. And then Fizz will start out by dropping his clan castle with his golem and a giant combination on that first cannon that's outside of the walls, and then dropping his bowlers to set up the southern portion of the funnel. So the Archer Queen's moving in the north, and she's going to continue up that wall as the bowlers and the Valkyries will trickle in. He did have a wall breaker fail here, but the Valkyries do crush through that wall, and they do go directly for the Expo. The problem here is the southern portion of the funnel wasn't completely set. So the Valkyries will take out structures and then continue to move south, as a couple of them do move to the core, thankfully. The only issue here is the poisons will take out the balloons out of that clan castle, but that that dragon will continue to stay in the air because there isn't any troops in order to fire upon air troops. The Archer Queen's all the way in the north taking out structures up there. But there's nothing else to take out this dragon, even though it's almost on a thread of health due to the poison spells. There just isn't enough, or a troop down in the south to take this dragon out. So the dragon will work its way around, taking out the bowlers one by one, and then also taking out that barbarian king. So this is kind of where parting troops in half like that doesn't really quite work out. Sometimes you got to bring that Archer Queen in through the north where that clan castle sits and get rid of the clan castle. That way you don't have to worry about this situation as often. But due to Fizz's Archer Queen level, he's able to maintain. He gets rid of that dragon finally, and then she'll take out structures on the western portion of the base as she moves her way back into the core of the base. So all he has left here is an Inferno Tower, and then the clan castle and town hall. The town hall had barely any health left on it anyway, so it works out pretty well. He takes out that town hall with a couple of shots and then takes out the Inferno Tower at 100%. So a great raid by Fizz down on a town hall 10. So like I said before, there are some 9.5s over in the Salty Pete's, and Zoomer is one of them. So this higher level town hall 9, this strategy will crush a Town Hall 9 with the bowlers. So Zoomer comes in the same fashion with the bowlers, and then also the healers on the bowlers on the two flanks. Setting up the funnel on the northern portion and the western portion of this base, while dropping those giants in on the wall. It has another wall breaker fail due to the mortar, but the Valkyries will go straight through that wall in a couple of swings and then uses a jump spell. The Archer Queen is with the group this time around, so she will take out those clan castle troops. Poisons are a little off. I think he was expecting the clan castle to stay or go north a little bit more, but the problem here is the Valkyries move so fast, then the dragon gets distracted and will try to follow those Valkyries. So the dragon's just not as fast enough to do so, and the Archer Queen will take out that dragon as well as those balloons while the Valkyries continue to maneuver throughout the space. These are level 5 Valkyries, so they tend to run through those giant bombs, those level 3 giant bombs, really easily, while the bowlers continue to work the northern flank as well down the eastern wall down in the south. So very overpowering attack by a 9.5 and these Town Hall 10 troops down on this Town Hall 9, and he's able to crush this base in a fast manner. So again, a great visit, great time. And I greatly appreciate the opportunity that I got to experience with the Salty Pete's, as well as Midland Clan within the 50 versus 50 war that I did with them yesterday. Overall good time. Got some content, Town Hall 8 content, Town Hall 9 content for those guys, and I'll be making videos on that stuff in the upcoming days. Drop some comments below and let me know what you think, and if you want me to swing by and check out your clan. And thanks for watching, guys.